Now we will present together a brief of the outcomes of the CCFA 56, 4.6 in the CAC 49 for the Codex Committee for Food Additives. Agenda items 3B, A4, and 4B, specifications for 4A agenda item. Forward, revise the new fall specifications for food additives to CAC 49 for adoption at step 5.8. Item 4A, endorsement of provisions for quick frozen dumplings and معمول, vanilla, large cardamom, and coriander. Held and referred to sweet marjoram and anti-caking agents, and the anti-caking agents were referred for marjoram. For CCSCH referred microbial omega-3 oils to GSFA EWG for food category identification. Agenda item 4B, alignment. Forwarded the revised food additives sections and GSFA amendments arising from alignment of regional and commodity standards, including CCFA Africa, CCLAC, CCNA SWAP, CCPFV, and cacao butter. Next. Agenda item 5, general standard for food additives, GSFA. First item is adoption. A draft and proposed draft food additives provisions and revisions to adopted provisions of CXS 192/1995 is forwarded for CAC 49 for taking an action. Revocation of selected GSFA provisions were no longer needed or justified. Discontinuation of work on selected proposed draft provisions in the step process. Agenda item 6, 7, and 8, INS, JACFA priority list, and baker's yeast. First, agenda item 6, CXG 36/1989, proposed draft revision to the class names and international numbering system for food additives forwarded to CAC 49 at step 5.8. Agenda item 7 from the JACFA list. Priority list of substances proposed for evaluation by JACFA forwarded by or for endorsement by CAC 49 and for FAO, and who follow up with ongoing proposals for additions and changes. Agenda item 8, baker's yeast. A draft standard for baker's yeast was forwarded to CAC 49 at step 5.8 with relevant sections to CCFL and CCMAS for endorsement. Next. Agenda item 10, cell future media components. New food sources and production systems. First, scope of discussion was for the development of a guideline for the conduct of food safety assessment for cell culture media components used in the production of cell-based foods. CCFA's 56th decision was to establish an EWG chaired by Singapore and co-chaired by China and Republic of Korea to review the scope, identify scientific advice, needs, and collate regulatory approaches. Also supporting the CAC 49 support a cautious science-based scoping process while avoiding premature standard setting before mandate that the needs and risk assessment questions are clear. Also, suggested intervention is to support continued scoping through the EWG with clear identification of the FAO scientific advice needs and coordination across relevant Codex committees to be done adequately. Next. In regard to the CAC 49 coordination lines as proposed, first, support mature adoption items, specifications, GSFA provisions, CXG 36 on 1989, revision and baker's yeast can be supported where endorsement requirements are clear. Secondly, to enhance coordination among the committees by the use of practical practices and improve referrals from CCFO, CCSCH, CCFFP, CC Asia, CCNE, and other committees. And this is in brief what we have achieved of outcomes at CCFA's 56. Thank you very much.